Welcome everybody to the newest episode of NISCORT production, We Talk. I'm your host Cheryl, and We Talk is a forum for discussions on the trending and the newest topics. So, today's topics is social media and the virtual world. A lot of people know about social media, but not a lot of people know about the virtual world. The virtual world is a simultaneous world that is happening around us, and a lot of us are a part of it. We have Emmanuel Philip,
Hello.
Jennifer Thomas, and Aditi Rai.
Hello, Cheryl.
So before beginning this discussion, let's talk about how much time we consume on social media and what we consume on social media, beginning with Emmanuel.
So the amount of time which I spend on social media comes around 2 to 3 hours. It's mostly following the updates, communities which I follow, and mostly just few updates what my friends have on their life, and mostly just to be in touch with them.
Aditi?
Well, Cheryl, I spend around 9 to 10 hours. I'm more into Instagram and Snapchat. I used to scroll every time. I'm consuming most of the time. I'm seeing the reels. It's like an addiction, no? One after the other, one after the other. So it goes on.
Jennifer?
So maximum duration for me is around 10 to 11 hours. If I post something, then it's more than 10 to 11 hours. So that's my duration.
Also, social media marketing is huge. There is, in today's times, there's a special course for social media marketing because it's so massive. People are buying things endlessly on social media. Especially, I am one of them. I am buying things endlessly on social media because I think the products are genuine also on social media as compared to if I'm going out and buying things. And there are a lot of new entrepreneurs on social media. That is a platform for them to sell their products. So, Aditi, what are, your views about social media marketing as a whole?
So I would say social media marketing has come a long way because now we can purchase products which were not available. So we are importing the products, even we are exporting also. So it is also helping for the country's GDP if we see. So as an individual like me, I used to consume a lot from social media. I used to buy products, and there's so many small businesses which is growing up nowadays. So it is very much beneficial as social media marketing has taken up a very huge growth in today's era.
Emmanuel?
Social media marketing, yes. Many brands have shifted to social media to promote their products, and you can see like there are many stores like the Soul Store and all. You won't see most of the ads are mostly on social media platforms and all. And then there are many other products as well, like foreign products and all. They also will be advertise them on social media platforms on well. So social media marketing, using social media as a marketing tool is a very nice thing. But the social media marketing courses, I'm a bit very skeptical of them because there are too many of them. They sell the same thing and they want to be like, come join the course, we'll see you, but there's no guarantee. I mean, they'll say aisa do, but where's the profit?
Profit kidhar hai?
Yeah, right. Jennifer?
Yeah, so I will divide it into two parts. If you see social media before COVID and after COVID, social media marketing basically. So I think so before COVID, there was not much growth in this sector. But if you see after COVID, when people were sitting at home, they cannot go out to buy anything. And I think so during COVID, there was actually, if we say compared to the before COVID time, there was much more growth. And, it gave rise to a lot of people from the remote areas. If you see, basically from the Rajasthan side, the women who are sitting at home now, they are, earning, much more than their better halves. So it is giving a lot of rise to women empowerment, the youth influencers. They are, the brands, they send their PR packages and then they use it and, make videos and post it on different social media platforms. So, and then we see their posts and if we like it, then we buy it. And, there's a lot of growth process in this stage.
I don't know about you people, but I'm very, particular about the things I'm posting on social media because of my image. Or, what will people think what I'm posting, or like if I post a certain thing, what will they think about me? just like me, there are a lot of other people who are very concerned about their image on social media. You know, certain people will not show the real self, but will show the partying part, and and all the going out and traveling. But that is not the real you. That is just a part of you, but there is also a part which is suffering from anxiety, a part which does not want to go and party and post stories and posts. So what do you think, Emmanuel, about this entire thing about creating an image just for social media?
Creating an image just for yourself, I think it's a way to, like, maybe they want to appeal to the people, like, yes, this is my life, like me, show me, like, see, like, you maybe just tell me that yes, my life is good, like, मेरे को तो पता है, but तुम भी बताओ ना मेरा life अच्छा है, तो एक वो है. But otherwise than that, using social media just to, like, it will help you, but how long will it be, unless you will get bored and be like same thing over and over again.
Jennifer?
Yeah, so I think so 90% of us feel conscious when we post something, and I would give it a term, social craving. Like I crave for food, I also crave for people to praise me. So if I'm posting something, I want people to look at it, as much as they can comment on it, like, and they can share. So that is, I think so, social craving, which all of us somewhere or the other we have inside us.
I'm totally agreeing to that point. The social craving, it's a new word for me. Aditi?
So I'll tell you that there's a very complicated truth between social media and the body image. Each one of us, including me, I would say I want me to look an ideal body. The flawless skin, the perfect dress, and the perfect lights. So people should appreciate me, should comment and tell me, wow, you're looking so beautiful. Oh, look at her. Even the influencers, if you see them as just right next to us, their skins are not that much flawless as it is compared on the screen. Because a lot of filter is used. And people are body conscious. Oh, she's so fat. Oh, she's so thin. I want to be like her. So it is manipulating a major youth in today's era, I would say.
Correct, very correct. Again, about the pros and cons, and then I come again to a con, and that is cyberbullying and cyber threats. Since the time social media has come into being, this thing has been there. Since I think 2010, 2004, since then, this social media, threatening and cyberbullying has been a part of it. So, Aditi, what are your views about, cyberbullying, or have you been a victim of that?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was in class 11th and my picture was mobbed. Because when you get up and just go out, you're just like a homeless person, no? You're not putting any makeup, you're not ready. But if you go out for a party, you're all dressed up. Okay. So one of my friend did this and she just mobbed my picture into a girl who was very dark complected. I know I have a darker skin, but it was like, I was not being a racist, but she did that and she posted on my birthday. So I seriously did not like that because none of us will like. True. So I have been, and I don't want that. What I have faced should be what to say,
faced by the other people. Yeah. Correct.
So I would say yes, it is influencing, and it is taking many of the youths in today's era to depression, low self-esteem, and many more.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of today's youth, they do not want to raise their voice against whatever happens. Like Aditi said, even she was once bullied for this. So I think so we should have the guts. If we do not, raise our voice for ourselves, then who else will do? If I tell him, he's my friend, and if I tell him this happened with me, okay, we'll talk. But then what next? It will happen to others also. I think so we should, regardless of whatever people think about us, we should go ahead, go to the cybersecurity cell, and then, just whether it is a small thing or a big, scam happened with you, you should go. Especially, if you see in e-payment also, there's a lot of scam going on. So I think so you should go, whether it is a small thing or a big thing, you should go and raise your voice against whatever happened. That's my major concern.
Completely agree with what Jennifer said, and one should surely implement that. Sure.
Emmanuel?
now the cyberbullying has increased because now I feel like it's more easy to rally a mob behind you. Like you can get the people behind you much more easily, and since there's a data anonymity, like you can be unprotected, like your identity will not be known. It's more easy to create more accounts, more bots, more scripting programs are done, so it's more easy to create a massing following of parade, like a yes men to follow you what they say. So bullying in that way has increased a lot. What Jennifer said is totally true. Be it threats or if someone has threatened you on your life, be it a fake account, you need to report it to the police. Be it they have some kind of your personal photos or they just threaten you online. If you believe your life is in danger, you need to go. Like cyber cell do have laws against cyber laws. There are laws to protect you, so you should go and should take action if you feel like what the words are necessary. I mean, even if they don't feel threatening, I feel like you should take action or at least make sure that that account gets removed by making sure you make sure that people know that it's a spam account and all.
So that is completely true. You should completely go to the police and file a complaint against such people, even if it's a very small thing. But if you feel wrong about it and if you don't want the other person to face a similar thing, you should go and complain.
Yeah, I just want to add one thing, Cheryl. I think so we should, before going to anybody, we should not be afraid of what we have done. Just go to your parents once. Talk to them because they are your, they are your closest friends you will ever get in life. So I think so you should go and talk to your parents and they will help you in this problem, to get out of this problem very easily.
So we know on social media it has its pros and cons, and there is a lot of misinformation and fake news happening on social media, be it regarding to politics, be it regarding the COVID-19 or anything, and I think it started since the time social media has been there, and especially during that entire demonetization part, there was a lot of fake news and misinformation that was happening. So Emmanuel, what do you think is the main reason, or how we can eradicate misinformation and fake news?
To eradicate fake news, one of the first and foremost important thing is we need to make sure the facts are there, like what they are typing, what source, like what's the source, like the image, is it been morphed, is it the original image, have they taken the image from someplace and taken it and claim like yes, this is the picture. So one of the first way to combat fake news would be to check what is it and how much authentic it is. Of course there are fact-checking sites as well, but you yourself can check it because it takes a few time lagega, but still you will get the result you want, and you will combat the information, and maybe you will yourself helping in stopping fake news. Then there's the sensationalization thing. They want to sensationalize it because news dies out seconds in and out, because we live in a day of age where you need to constantly be updated. So people, in a way to make sure that they are also on the top, will sometimes spread fake news, be it just to get attention. They'll maybe be like, this person said this person said that, or a person said this against about this, or maybe this person will stand against this, just to make sure that people get that clicks and all, just so they get their views. So that's very dangerous and all, because a wrong information can also rally a cyberbullying, can also lead to a cyberbullying situation with the wrong information, with them attacking or threatening the person just based on false information as well. So we need to be very careful what we read, and we also need to be sure what sources we are following and what are the sources where they get.
About the entire thing you said about getting views, people are going extremes to get views on social media, to get likes and views and comments. Jennifer, what is your opinion about this entire thing?
Yeah, I'll just share one thing about a video. Last night I came across a video in which the guy was doing spice tolerant challenge. So you just think about it, it's not good for your health also, and not good for the viewers also. If a kid is watching that, he's going on eating spice, chilies, peppers, and increasing his spice tolerance day by day. He's doing a series. So I think so that is not appealing for the viewers, especially for the children. And I know somewhere, he's earning by this. I think so he can, do something else, some more challenges which are very interesting and appealing to the eyes. I don't think so, these things should be, posted on Instagram or any social media platform, to influence others, especially kids, because this, when it will start affecting their health.
I think that is where the entire concept of mukbangs has come. You know, the ASMR videos people are posting. Going on eating. I'm surprised when I look at these people, going on eating.
It's just, I think so sometimes I feel, they take cuts and then eat. Again, one cut and then eat. But, today's generation children, no, they don't understand. They just want to see because it's very appealing when you are going on eating, and especially junk food. I love junk food. But, all the time eating junk food and a lot of whole of a meal you're eating, that is not good. So I don't like when people what is interesting and what you like. Not eating anything regardless. You're just going on doing anything. And then, posting it on Instagram or any social media, it won't look good. And not even, good for others who are watching.
So, social media has been a platform for a lot of activists, for activism, especially during the 2020 farmers' protest. A lot of information we got through the social media. It helped them as well as it helped us. Again, there has been a lot of empowerment, for women. Social media has become a platform. The entire Me Too movement was huge. So, what do you, Aditi, have to say about this?
So, as we see the Russia-Ukraine war, people were spreading the information and people were getting to reach out through social media. And as you said about the empowerment, I know one of my friend, she started with a home bakery at the time of COVID. So, from social media, she has come up with a bakery and a cafe, and she's earning so well. So, social media has brought up a lot to her and has contributed a lot in her life. So I would say somehow it is benefiting people from a very wide range, and it is for sure helping people.
Emmanuel, about the entire activism thing, because I know you're following a lot of communities on social media and it's revolutionary, the social media for them. What are your views about that?
Yes, activism has changed by the last time since many organizations. We had the climate change, the Green Earth, the Greta Thunberg, the organization for which Greta Thunberg, they are also very much an online organization. Then we have the Internet Freedom Foundation, which fights for the free right for internet. Mostly all of them are online because it's a much easier audience to spread. And since most of us are connected and the information is more easier to spread, we can see the changes taken. Like people know about it, they inform the people about it, like the new data protection bill and all. Like I know what new data protection bill and all a little bit is because of activist page. Maybe I know what about the world, the situation, maybe a little like the Ukraine war situation also. One of the way was like so there's this Ukraine based game development team. So what they did was they decided all the funding which was bought during the game went directly to the fund in helping the Ukraine war. So using social media they promoted that game, made sure the profits went to them, and they reached many threshold marks and they were able to help a lot of people because of social media, just because they were able to form a community and make sure that people get to know the information.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. And again, thank you so much, everybody, Jennifer, Emmanuel and Aditi, because we had a great discussion about social media. And when people will listen to this, they'll get so much idea, so many more ideas about social media. And we have covered a lot of topics, and thank you so much for taking out time and being a part of it.
Thanks to you also that, you invited us to your show, and it was a great experience, to share our views and opinions among all of us. And now people will see what we think, and even they can share what they feel. So thank you once again for inviting us.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Cheryl.
So that was it for today. That was it about social media and the virtual world. We started with discussing the fake news, and then we went on to social media marketing and about the, creating one's image on social media, and then we ended up with activism and empowerment. So again, we'll meet you in the next episode of NISCORT Production We Talk with another interesting and trending topic. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you. And if you have any views regarding this conversation, you can drop that down in the comment section below. Thank you so much.